The tumult in Israeli politics continues. Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and alternate Prime Minister Yair Lapid announced their intention to dissolve the Knesset, the Israeli parliament, and head to no less than the fifth election in 4 years. Yair Lapid, currently the foreign minister, will take over as caretaker prime minister and will lead the country in the interim until the next election, and in fact, until a new government is formed, if one is formed after the next election. There are many causes to the dysfunction in Israeli politics. The system itself, a divided electorate, but more than anything, it's a symptom of a country focused on one individual. That individual is neither the Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, nor the caretaker Prime Minister, Yair Lapid, but rather the leader of the opposition, former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He's on trial on 3 different cases of corruption, alleged corruption, and he will lead his party as a defendant on this trial towards these 5th elections. If he wins, the opposition to him fears he will try to change the legal system. He enjoys the deep support and the very vocal support of his base and an equally vocal opposition from the parties against him. Israel today is a symptom of the maladies of a system focused on one individual. Israel today is pro-Bibi and anti-Bibi over anything else. Despite all the changes in Israeli politics, foreign policy will mostly continue. Yair Lapid is very different from Naftali Bennett and very different from Benjamin Netanyahu, but nonetheless on the main issues today that Israel tries to promote, countering Iran, promoting regional cooperation, now even with Saudi Arabia, Yair Lapid would continue a very similar line to Bennett and to Benjamin Netanyahu. Where there are deep differences on the Palestinian issue in particular, Israel, and in fact the Palestinians as well, are not geared at the moment towards major change. When President Biden arrives in the region, therefore, he'll find an Israel that is politically tumultuous, but in terms of its foreign policy, trying desperately to continue on the same path.